HBARians, welcome back. Let's talk some HBAR, Hedera. We have some breaking news to go over. And right now, we are looking into something where we're going to piggyback off of one of XRP's catalysts for this video because this is a huge announcement. All right. So for those of you that are new to the channel, please subscribe down below. Join us here. We talk crypto each and every single day. And if you hold HBAR, put that symbol in the chat. HBAR, let them know. Let's get this video flowing and talk some crypto here as we get into the weekend. And for those of you, like I said, new to the channel, make sure you all subscribe down below. And let's take a dive and look at the crypto market as it stands today. One thing I do want to point out is the altcoin season index shifted towards 52. So that weight away from Bitcoin has started to shift away from neutrality. And that's what we're looking to propel us over the weekend as Ethereum has hit all-time highs. And as we go down the list and talk where HBAR is at, currently 18th in market cap, and we're seeing a nice little 8% upswing over the last 24 hours as HBAR is back almost near 25 cents. Okay, so you gotta love it. Gotta love to see a green that we wake up to. That's the beauty of trading crypto. You just never, quite frankly, know what's going to happen. The week was red overall, and the next thing you know, boom, a little softening from Jerome Powell. The prediction markets all eyeing an interest rate cut next month. And then here we are, guys, talking about some bullish crypto, okay? So please remember, and I'll never tell you to buy or sell crypto. This is not financial advice, but we're going to get into this narrative a little deeper. And before we get into the article, I am affiliated with Bitunix. If you are not using that exchange, spot and leverage traders, welcome. You will get 25% bonus on your futures deposit, okay? So if you do deposit 2,000 USDT, enjoy a 400 USDT futures deposit bonus right to your account. Start trading today on Bitunix. That link is down below. Just make sure it's right for you, where you're located, do your research and due diligence, and start trading today, okay? But back into it, this is a huge announcement, all right? Swift has been testing Ripple's XRP ledger and Hedera's Hashgraph for cross-border payments. Now, this is a couple days ago, so it's not going to come as unfamiliar to most, but as we get into the weekend, I wanted to touch upon it and give you guys my thoughts as a whole. Now, Swift is the global payments giant. This is where we talk mainly about HBAR, some of their integrations, collaborations with other corporations, but more so the world of RWA. But now, as we look into kind of sending money cross borders globally, this is a way that it could change the way the banks send money around the world. And as they test Hedera's technology, this is something where we look to boost payment efficiency and interoperability as we look for the future of global payments kind of being revamped, if you will. Now, it's a very dinosaur, archaic technology that the way that we're doing things now, it sucks. If I wanted to send you guys $100,000 overseas, couldn't do it. It would be a legal and regulatory hurdle, plus a ton of fees, ton of time, and it just, more so you just go on your app, go on a phone, and I can just move money just like this, okay? But as we look at kind of replacing this old-fashioned system with cutting-edge digital infrastructure, this is where we're looking to the trillions of dollars that await. Now, this has been one of my opinions, the biggest catalyst for XRP is the fact that Swift is waiting in the wings. If they do replace a fraction of that, that's where you could see the market caps go soaring. I don't have a crystal ball. It's not financial advice, but just doing some of the kind of off-the-cuff numbers on that one, you kind of have to just appreciate what would actually be flowing into these cryptos. Now, HBAR, XRP, both have the ability to facilitate these transactions. But this is where you look at the Hashgraph consensus method, allowing for more than 10,000 TPS, the same amount of small energy, and the strong corporate governance that we do see within these assets. They have the infrastructure set up to make this all take place. Now, if we do look at this, this is something where we look into how institutions would take over, but we have to kind of give a lot of credence to the numbers. $150 trillion in cross-border payments every year. Now, just having the liquidity to back up those amount of transactions, you kind of just have to take a step back and appreciate how much that could impact the price of HBAR from that method. Now, talking about that institutional and that transactional demand that we would have, the blockchain interest has really been just kind of beyond the test market that we have been running. For example, you look into kind of what we've seen overseas, Hong Kong, a stablecoin lab, as they look into kind of yuan-backed stablecoins, I should say. And this is something as we look into kind of the adaptation and the evolution of how just we're looking at money from a digital perspective, okay? And when the Asian markets are starting to do it, that's what really takes shape in my opinion. But right now, this is something where, yes, we are in the early stages. Yes, we're testing it out. But as we look at kind of what HBAR and XRP are doing from an institutional standpoint, This is huge, okay? And like I said with XRP in previous videos, if HBAR is able to secure, now obviously XRP would be the front runner, but if you look at kind of what XRP does, right? 1,500 transactions per second. Now, on the other hand, look at Hashgraph. That consensus method 10,000 TPS. Okay, it's not apples to apples. It's a huge different discussion. I know Ripple's prided upon what they're looking to do with replacing and revamping cross-border payments, but Hedera is not on the outside looking in. HBAR can do it, okay? So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys in this video. It's a very bullish update, and on a day where we look at the charts and you kind of see what HBAR has going on, you can't deny this run, okay? And this is where we're going to talk about it pretty much every single day, because we were buying HBAR at 4, 5, 6 cents, and as we get back up over 25 cents once again, it's a great time to be alive and holding HBAR. So I wanted to give you guys my quick update. I know the road has been rough and rocky, been volatile. We've been weathering that storm, but as we continue to trade crypto in this market, it's just a great time to be alive. And if you do hold HBAR, just kind of appreciate this. Let's enjoy this, because it has been a road where, if you look back over the past year, there has been some ups and downs. But like I said, you could bought HBAR for 4, 5, 6 cents back in 2024, got as high as 37 cents. And looking at all-time highs relatively to other cryptos in the top 25, we're a lot closer than most, okay? So that's kind of my update for today. I wanted to share with you guys that announcement. Very bullish that Hedera has been tested on testing some transactions in that regard, and looking forward to some more updates to give you guys involving HBAR and replacing the possibility of the Swift banking system. So I'll leave you all with that. Enjoy the weekend. Also remember to check out Bitunix on your way out. Remember to subscribe down below if you have not already done so, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.